Hey YouTube. Okay, so quick thing, just got a new, well not new, but an old, new for me, older for a truck. This is a 2020 F-250. Back there's my 2008 Ranger, but this is my new flatbed F-350 Super Duty Lariat, fully loaded. I bought it with the tool bed on it. I'll do a video later, but put the toolboxes on it. But anyways, I'm here right now working on removing the doors off my truck, because when I bought the truck off of auction, some knuckleheads smashed the door in, both here and here. We took off this passenger side front door. Next one's going to be the rear door. But I ran into across a couple of problems when I was taking off the door. I'm not a mechanic, but I have a pretty good idea about mechanic type of stuff, and took doors off trucks before. So as always, you had to take all the other stuff off. I like to take off all the electrical and basic stuff off the door, but I ran into a couple problems. I haven't found them on the internet yet, so I wanted to make a video of them. So when you take off the door hinges, you're going to have bolts going into it like this. Or actually they're on the bottom. There's bolts on the bottom and top right here. So top right here, bottom right here, but there's studs that go through here. The problem was to get the stud off. Now the stud has a star piece right here that I'm guessing you can use some type of tool to get off. But now if you can't, the next best thing is to get both the nuts on it and use them both at once. And what you do is when you do this, you're able to move both. You can take off the stud like this. So you use this nut to help push out this nut, and this nut keeps this nut from spinning. So that's what I figured out. I hope that helps everyone else. The other problem I had was the locking pin right here. In order to take off the handle, this red piece, in order to take off the handle, it's a mission to take it off. So I highly recommend you take off this strip for the window. This strip will come off. You push that out, and then you can get your hand in there. Now, I had to have my girlfriend's hand to go in there. I have pretty nimble hands, but as you can see, it was starting to mess up my scar from when I cut my hand open. So I had to move a whole bunch of stuff around, but you had to take this piece off, this red pin off, and that will pop open everything, and then you can take the door handle off, because the new door I got didn't come with a handle, an exterior handle, but it came with the hardware for the lock and to lock and close in, and the window motor and the window, and then part of I think that's for closing the door and opening the door for the hinges. That way it doesn't swing all the way open. But for the most part, if you're ever having trouble getting these studs off, I recommend you doing this. I learned it from construction, because that's my trade, is just being construction as a carpenter. You just tighten this one on, then tighten this one on, and then you're able to use both of them to lift it up, and then voila. So if you don't have that tool and you don't want to go to the store, that's the easiest way I figured out how to do it. So hopefully that helps everyone else out there. Thanks, have a good day.